Eat 1 TBSP of peanut butter before bed and watch what happens overnight. It's a common desire, especially as we age, to find simple yet profoundly effective ways to enhance our health and well-being. What if one of the most powerful things you could incorporate into your evening routine, something that could significantly improve your sleep, support your muscles, stabilize your blood sugar, and bolster your heart health, cost less than $1 and was likely already a staple in your kitchen pantry? We are talking about the remarkable benefits of consuming a modest amount of natural peanut butter before bedtime. The recommendation isn't for a heavy snack, but rather just 1 to 2 tablespoons, ideally consumed approximately 30 to 60 minutes before you settle down for the night. Many people might initially react with skepticism, thinking, isn't eating before bed exactly what we're told to avoid? This common misconception often stems from outdated advice or a misunderstanding of how specific foods interact with our bodies, particularly after the age of 60. However, a closer examination of recent scientific research focusing on the intricate processes your body undergoes overnight in its later years reveals that this simple habit makes an extraordinary amount of sense. Throughout this comprehensive discussion, we will meticulously explore precisely what peanut butter accomplishes within your body while you sleep, dissecting its impact on various crucial physiological systems. Our journey will begin with its profound effect on blood sugar regulation, then delve into improvements in sleep quality, enhanced muscle repair, a significant boost in morning mental clarity, substantial support for heart health, and much more. Furthermore, we will detail the 3 most effective and enjoyable ways to consume it, along with the exact quantities for optimal results. It is highly recommended that you continue reading until the very end, as later in this text, we will unveil a specific essential mineral contained within peanut butter, a mineral that a substantial number of individuals over 60 are silently and unknowingly deficient in. This critical deficiency has far-reaching implications, simultaneously affecting your sleep patterns, muscle function, daily stress levels, and even the regularity of your heart rhythm. Alarmingly, many medical professionals often fail to connect these widespread nighttime symptoms to this underlying mineral imbalance. Before we delve deeper into the fascinating science, we are keen to understand your personal experiences. How old are you, and have you been experiencing difficulties with sleep, perhaps struggling to fall asleep, or waking up feeling utterly exhausted even after what you perceive as a full night in bed? Your insights are invaluable, and sharing your age and experiences helps paint a clearer picture of the challenges faced by many in this demographic. Let's begin by understanding the remarkable work your body undertakes while you sleep. The idea that your body simply shuts down when you close your eyes for the night is a profound misconception. Far from ceasing activity, sleep is a dynamic, highly active state where your body transitions into an intensive repair and restoration mode. This isn't merely a period of inactivity, it's a meticulously choreographed biological symphony designed for rejuvenation. During these crucial hours, your muscles embark on a meticulous rebuilding process, mending and strengthening fiber by tiny fiber. Simultaneously, your brain diligently flushes out accumulated metabolic waste products, a critical detoxification process that supports cognitive function. Concurrently, your intricate hormonal system undergoes a vital reset, recalibrating itself for the demands of the upcoming day. These are not abstract concepts, but tangible biological realities that unfold every single night, irrespective of whether you actively support them or not. However, after the age of 60, this natural, efficient process regrettably begins to slow down, often in ways that become palpably noticeable each morning. One of the most significant changes is a reduction in the body's production of growth hormone during sleep, which plays a pivotal role in cellular repair and regeneration. Consequently, your muscles recover less efficiently from the day's exertions. Moreover, your blood sugar regulation becomes considerably less stable overnight compared to how it functioned in your 40s or 50s. What are the real-life consequences of these physiological shifts? You might find yourself consistently waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning without any obvious external reason. You may experience persistent stiffness and a heavy sensation in your body, even after spending 8 seemingly full hours in bed. Your energy levels might feel noticeably off, even before you've had your first cup of coffee. Regrettably, many individuals tend to accept these symptoms as an unavoidable part of the aging process. However, a substantial portion of these experiences can be attributed to the quality and availability of the raw materials your body has at its disposal to perform its overnight repair work. And this, crucially, is something within your power to change and optimize. Delving into blood sugar, we uncover what is often the hidden reason behind those unwelcome 2 a.m. awakenings. When the term blood sugar is mentioned, many immediately associate it solely with diabetes. However, the reality is that blood sugar instability is a pervasive issue affecting nearly every adult over 60, whether they have received a diabetes diagnosis or not. Let's trace what typically transpires on a standard night. You might conclude your dinner around 6 or 7 a.m. in the evening. By midnight, approximately 4 or 5 hours later, your blood sugar levels will have naturally begun to decline. When these levels dip excessively low, your body's intricate internal alarm system is triggered. In response, it secretes cortisol and adrenaline, potent stress hormones, whose primary function is to draw stored sugar reserves back into your bloodstream. While this mechanism is vital for survival, the sudden release of these stress hormones has an unfortunate side effect. They pull you out of the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. The disruption might not be dramatic. You might not fully wake up and jump out of bed. Instead, it might manifest as a subtle shift, leaving you staring at the ceiling, half awake, tossing and turning. This insidious fragmentation of sleep is precisely why 8 hours spent in bed can paradoxically feel like barely any sleep at all, leaving you feeling unrested and fatigued the next day. Does this scenario resonate with your own experiences? Compelling scientific evidence supports this connection. A comprehensive study published in Sleep Medicine Reviews definitively demonstrated that adults over the age of 50 experience significantly more pronounced and frequent nighttime blood sugar fluctuations compared to their younger counterparts. Crucially, these blood sugar swings were found to directly correlate with and disrupt deep restorative sleep cycles. The encouraging news, however, is that this widespread issue is eminently addressable, and the solution can be found in something as simple as natural peanut butter. Peanut butter possesses a remarkably low glycemic index. This means that, unlike high-sugar snacks that cause rapid spikes and subsequent crashes in blood sugar, peanut butter releases its energy slowly and consistently over a period of several hours. Its uniquely balanced nutritional profile, a synergistic combination of protein, healthy fats, and a modest amount of complex carbohydrates, is precisely what your body requires to maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the entire night. Research conducted by the American Diabetes Association has emphatically shown that consuming low glycemic foods before sleep can lead to a significant reduction in overnight glucose swings in adults over 50. You can conceptualize this effect much like placing a slow-burning, carefully selected log onto a dying fire just before you retire for the night. It doesn't erupt into a sudden, intense blaze. Instead, it provides a steady, quiet, and consistent source of warmth and light, maintaining a comfortable glow all night long, preventing the fire from completely dying out. Moving on to sleep quality, we explore why 8 hours spent in bed does not always equate to 8 hours of true rest. It is a frustratingly common experience to spend a full 8 hours in bed, only to wake up feeling as utterly exhausted as if you hadn't slept at all. The underlying reason for this phenomenon frequently boils down to the specific raw materials and biochemical support your brain has available to it during the nighttime hours. Melatonin is widely recognized as your body's primary sleep hormone, the orchestrator of your sleep-wake cycles. However, for your brain to synthesize this crucial hormone efficiently, it requires a specific essential amino acid known as tryptophan. The biochemical pathway is elegant. Tryptophan first undergoes a conversion into serotonin, often referred to as the calming chemical, because it helps induce feelings of relaxation and contentment. Subsequently, this serotonin is then converted into melatonin, which directly signals your body to prepare for and enter sleep. If this delicate biochemical chain is interrupted at any point, your brain's capacity to guide you into the deep, restorative stages of sleep, the very stages you absolutely need for genuine physical and mental recovery, becomes severely compromised. Peanuts are a naturally abundant source of tryptophan, but what makes peanut butter particularly effective in this context is its healthy fat content. These beneficial fats play a crucial role by assisting tryptophan in crossing the formidable blood-brain barrier more efficiently. To put it in simpler, more understandable terms, the fats essentially act as a sophisticated delivery system, helping to transport this sleep-promoting amino acid directly into your brain much faster and more effectively. Scientific investigation further supports this mechanism. A study published in the Journal of Psychiatric Research revealed a direct correlation between evening dietary fat intake and enhanced melatonin production in older adults. Therefore, when you consume peanut butter before bed, you are not merely having a snack. You are providing your brain with the essential raw building blocks and the necessary transport mechanisms it requires to synthesize its own natural sleep hormone, melatonin. This direct internal support for your body's sleep processes is genuinely powerful and contributes significantly to improved sleep architecture and quality. Next, we address hunger hormones, the often unacknowledged reason your stomach might subtly rouse you in the dead of night. This is an experience many individuals over 60 encounter, yet it's rarely discussed openly. Waking up with a faint rumbling in your stomach in the middle of the night, or lying in bed feeling unsettled because your gut is quietly grumbling, can be profoundly disruptive to sleep. This isn't a sign of weakness or a lack of self-control. It is, fundamentally, a biological phenomenon. As we age past 60, the delicate balance of our hunger-regulating hormones tends to shift. Ghrelin, often termed the hunger hormone, because it signals the brain that it's time to eat, becomes more sensitive. Simultaneously, leptin, the hormone responsible for signaling satiety and satisfaction, becomes less effective. When these two crucial hormones are out of their natural synchronized balance during the nighttime hours, sleep inevitably becomes fragmented and less restorative. Peanut butter offers a dual-pronged approach to address this specific challenge. Firstly, its rich protein content effectively suppresses ghrelin, thereby helping to keep that subtle "feed me" signal much calmer and less insistent throughout the entire night. Research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition has unequivocally demonstrated that consuming a small protein-rich snack before bed can meaningfully reduce those disruptive overnight ghrelin spikes. This means fewer instances of your stomach quietly rousing you from your slumber. Secondly, the healthy fat content present in peanut butter plays another vital role. It slows down gastric emptying. This process ensures that the feeling of satisfaction and fullness lasts considerably longer. The goal isn't to feel uncomfortably stuffed before bed. Rather, it is to achieve a state of comfortable satiety, just enough to allow you to drift off and remain asleep without the intrusion of hunger pangs. We will reiterate the precise amount to consume a little later in this discussion, so please continue reading. As we reach approximately the halfway point of this exploration, if this information resonates with you and is proving helpful, we kindly ask you to take just 1 second to engage with this content by hitting the like button. This small action significantly aids us in reaching a wider audience of seniors who genuinely need and can benefit from this vital information. Furthermore, if you haven't yet subscribed, we warmly invite you to subscribe to Senior Vital Health. Our commitment is to provide honest, practical, and science-backed content on nutrition and health specifically tailored for individuals over 60, with new insights shared every week. We also genuinely wish to understand more about your personal health journey. How has your overall health been recently, and when it comes to sleep specifically? Do you find it difficult to fall asleep initially, or do you fall asleep without issue but frequently wake up in the middle of the night? Your detailed responses in the comments section are greatly valued. Let's now turn our attention to muscle repair, an area where what you consume before bed might surprisingly matter more than your strenuous efforts at the gym. It's a fundamental truth of exercise physiology. Your muscles do not primarily repair and grow at the gym during your workout. Rather, they undergo their most significant repair and rebuilding processes while you sleep. Every single step you took today, every flight of stairs you climbed, every movement you made created tiny, microscopic stresses and micro tears within your muscle fibers. It is during the quiet hours of the night that your body diligently works to rebuild and strengthen these fibers, adapting them to be more resilient. The significant challenge that emerges after the age of 60 is that this intricate repair process becomes noticeably less efficient. Scientists have a specific term for this phenomenon: anabolic resistance. In essence, your muscles no longer respond to protein intake with the same robust efficiency they once did in your younger years. This means that, to counteract anabolic resistance, protein needs to be delivered more strategically throughout the day, and crucially at night, precisely when the bulk of muscle repair is actively taking place. A landmark study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise provided compelling evidence demonstrating that consuming protein before sleep significantly enhanced overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Consider the nutritional contribution of peanut butter. 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter typically contain around 7 to 8 grams of high-quality protein. At night, when your body enters its comprehensive repair mode and is in critical need of a steady, sustained supply of amino acids to fuel this regeneration, even this seemingly modest amount of protein makes a measurable and significant difference. If you are someone who frequently experiences that pervasive, creaky, stiff, and heavy feeling when you first emerge from bed in the morning, understanding this aspect of nighttime nutrition is one of the most pertinent pieces of information you will encounter today. By providing your muscles with the necessary building blocks while they are most receptive to repair, you can profoundly impact your physical comfort and mobility upon waking. The discussion now shifts to morning clarity, addressing why many individuals experience a persistent fogginess even before their day truly begins. That familiar groggy, slow, and mentally unfocused feeling that so many adults over 60 have, regrettably, come to accept as a normal part of aging, often has a distinct nutritional and physiological cause. As previously discussed, when your blood sugar levels plummet overnight, your body's stress response system is activated, prompting the release of cortisol to counteract this drop. The critical point is that these stress hormones, once released, can remain elevated even when you wake up. This means your body is already operating in a low-level, subtle state of stress before your day has even formally commenced. Physiologically, this translates directly into noticeable brain fog, a palpable lack of motivation, and that pervasive dragging sensation that often takes several hours and copious amounts of coffee to shake off. Now, envision the contrasting scenario. When your blood sugar levels remain consistently stable throughout the night, your body's stress hormones, including cortisol, remain calm and at optimal levels. This allows your body to complete its vital repair cycles, including muscle repair, brain detoxification, and hormonal rebalancing, without any disruptive interruptions. The profound consequence is that your brain wakes up genuinely rested, clear, and ready to engage with the day. Scientific research specifically published in Nutritional Neuroscience has identified stable overnight blood glucose as one of the most powerful predictors of morning mental clarity in adults over 55. Remarkably, this factor was found to be even stronger in its predictive power than total sleep duration alone. This crucial insight underscores a vital distinction. It is not merely about the number of hours you spend asleep, but rather the quality and efficiency of the physiological processes that are actively occurring during those hours that truly dictate your waking mental state and overall vitality. We now arrive at the hidden mineral, the specific element that many seniors are unknowingly missing, and the part we urged you to stay for. Peanut butter is far more than just a source of protein and healthy fats. It is also a quiet powerhouse of essential micronutrients. Just 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter provide approximately 49 milligrams of magnesium. This amount might seem modest, but research consistently suggests that a significant proportion of American adults over the age of 60 are not obtaining sufficient magnesium from their regular daily diets. Magnesium has earned the well-deserved moniker of the relaxation mineral, and for excellent reasons. It plays a pivotal role in activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest branch of your autonomic nervous system. This activation sends crucial signals to your body, prompting it to calm down, slow its heart rate, and efficiently prepare for the onset of sleep. Furthermore, magnesium is instrumental in regulating the activity of GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, a primary inhibitory neurotransmitter that effectively quiets brain activity, making it considerably easier to both fall asleep and, perhaps even more importantly, to stay asleep through the night. A deficiency in magnesium has been strongly and consistently linked to a range of sleep disturbances, including chronic insomnia, distressing nighttime muscle cramps, compromised sleep efficiency, and even irregularities in heart rhythm among older adults. If you have ever experienced the alarming sensation of waking up in the middle of the night with your heart beating strangely or rapidly, or if you've been jolted awake by a sudden painful leg cramp, low magnesium levels are frequently a significant contributing factor to these unpleasant symptoms. But the benefits don't end there. The healthy monounsaturated fats found in peanut butter, the very same beneficial fats abundantly present in heart-healthy foods like olive oil and avocados, contribute another crucial layer of physiological benefit by actively reducing low-grade systemic inflammation overnight. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a pervasive and insidious issue, recognized as one of the primary underlying reasons why older adults often wake up feeling stiff, achy, and mentally dull. It quietly impacts various bodily systems, contributing to discomfort and reduced cognitive function. So, from a mere 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter consumed before bed, you are simultaneously supplying your body with magnesium to calm your nervous system and regulate brain activity, healthy fats to quiet inflammatory processes, and protein to diligently rebuild and repair your muscles, all working in concert while you are peacefully asleep. This synergy of benefits from such a simple food is truly remarkable. A common and understandable concern often arises. What about weight gain? Isn't eating before bed counterproductive for weight management? This is a constant worry, and indeed the idea that eating anything before bed invariably leads to weight gain is a pervasive myth. However, the scientific understanding here is far more nuanced than this simplistic notion suggests. What truly matters most is not merely when you eat, but crucially, the type of food you consume and your overall total daily caloric intake. It is unequivocally true that high-sugar, highly processed snacks consumed before bed can absolutely promote fat storage due to rapid insulin spikes and subsequent metabolic shifts. However, a small, well-chosen protein and fat snack, such as natural peanut butter, tells a distinctly different and more beneficial metabolic story. A compelling study conducted at Florida State University found that a small, protein-rich nighttime snack containing approximately 150 calories actually improved the metabolic rate and, crucially, did not contribute to fat gain in healthy adults. Here's the underlying physiological reason. When you sleep with critically crashing blood sugar levels, your body's inherent wisdom interprets this significant drop as a mild but real starvation signal. In response to this perceived threat, your body intelligently slows down its metabolism, shifting into a conservative mode designed to hold onto and store fat reserves. Conversely, when you provide your body with a small, steady, and low glycemic fuel source like natural peanut butter, it avoids this metabolic deceleration. Instead, your body remains in an active state of repair and continues to burn calories efficiently all night long. For adults over 60 who are carefully monitoring their weight, when executing executed properly and integrated thoughtfully into their total daily caloric intake, this bedtime habit may actually work in your favor, supporting a healthy metabolism rather than hindering it. Beyond sleep and metabolism, peanut butter also extends its benefits to heart health, quietly supporting your cardiovascular system overnight. For a significant number of individuals, the topic of heart health is deeply personal and often a source of ongoing concern. Perhaps your physician has mentioned cholesterol levels or blood pressure readings, and these crucial words have been quietly resonating in the back of your mind. Natural peanut butter is an excellent source of beneficial mono and polyunsaturated fats. These heart-healthy fats are well documented to actively work in your cardiovascular system by helping to raise your HDL, high-density lipoprotein, often referred to as the good cholesterol, while simultaneously assisting in the reduction of harmful LDL, low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. Long-term observational studies, including a significant one published in the prestigious New England Journal of Medicine, have consistently found that regular consumption of nuts and nut butters is associated with a significantly reduced risk of major cardiovascular events, such as heart attack and stroke in adults over 50. There is also a specific nighttime angle to heart health that is particularly worth knowing. Under normal, healthy physiological conditions, your blood pressure should naturally dip or naturally non-dip during sleep. This nocturnal dip is a crucial indicator of cardiovascular health. However, in many older adults, this expected dip does not occur properly, a condition that cardiologists refer to as non-dipping. This non-dipping phenomenon is a concerning indicator, as it is independently linked to an increased risk of adverse cardiovascular events. Emerging research strongly suggests that stable blood sugar levels and lower cortisol levels maintained overnight, both of which are powerfully supported by the consumption of a low glycemic bedtime snack like peanut butter, are intimately connected to healthier and more appropriate nighttime blood pressure patterns. This implies that that small, simple spoonful of peanut butter before bed may be silently and diligently protecting your heart, contributing to its long-term health every single night as you sleep. To maximize these multifaceted benefits, consider incorporating peanut butter in one of three best ways. While peanut butter is certainly effective on its own, pairing it with the right complementary foods can amplify its benefits, creating an even more potent synergy. The first excellent combination is peanut butter with banana. Bananas are a rich source of potassium and additional magnesium, both of which are essential electrolytes that support optimal muscle relaxation and can significantly reduce the incidence of bothersome nighttime leg cramps. Furthermore, bananas contribute a small amount of tryptophan, which adds to peanut butter's inherent sleep-supporting effect. Together, this pairing creates a smooth, sustained energy curve that helps maintain stable blood sugar and nutrient supply throughout the entire night. For this combination, 1 medium banana paired with 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter is all you need for optimal benefit. The second highly effective combination involves peanut butter with whole grain toast. Whole grain toast introduces a source of slow-digesting complex carbohydrates. These complex carbohydrates not only provide a steady, gradual release of glucose overnight, but also serve as beneficial fuel for your gut bacteria, further supporting overall digestive health and indirectly influencing serotonin production. This pairing works exceptionally well for seniors who tend to wake up feeling hungry in the middle of the night, or for those who maintain a moderately active lifestyle and require a slightly more substantial bedtime snack. For this option, 1 slice of whole grain toast with 1 to 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter is the recommended amount. The third excellent combination, and often the one most frequently recommended for individuals who are particularly mindful of their caloric intake, is peanut butter with apple slices. Apples are notably high in soluble fiber, which effectively buffers the natural sugars present in the apple itself, ensuring there is no undesirable blood sugar spike. This makes it a metabolically smart choice. Half an an apple paired with 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter provides a light, satisfying, and incredibly beneficial bedtime snack. To derive the broadest range of benefits, it is advisable to rotate between all 3 of these delicious and effective combinations across the week, ensuring variety in your nutrient intake. Now, let's discuss what to meticulously look for on the label, as not all peanut butter is created equal, and discerning the right product is crucial for achieving the desired health outcomes. Many popular, widely available brands of peanut butter, unfortunately, contain undesirable added sugars, such as high fructose corn syrup and unhealthy hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils. These additives can directly counteract your health goals. Added sugars cause rapid and detrimental spikes in blood sugar, while hydrogenated oils contribute to increased systemic inflammation. Both of these ingredients actively work against your objectives of better sleep, stable blood sugar, and overall health. Therefore, if you carefully examine the ingredient list and encounter hydrogenated oils or partially hydrogenated oils, it is strongly advised to put that jar back on the shelf. Genuine, natural peanut butter, the kind that delivers all the benefits we've discussed, typically has a very short ingredient list, usually just peanuts, and possibly a small amount of added salt. Yes, you will notice that the natural oil separates to the top, and yes, you will have to stir it before each use. These seemingly inconvenient traits are, in fact, telltale signs that you are consuming a real, minimally processed food product. Always seek out labels that explicitly state natural or no added sugar, and make it a habit to thoroughly check the ingredient list on the back of the jar rather than being swayed by marketing claims on the front. If, for any reason, you require an alternative to peanut butter, several excellent options offer very similar nutritional benefits. Almond butter, for instance, provides comparable advantages, often with a slightly higher concentration of magnesium. For individuals with peanut allergies or those who prefer a completely nut-free option, sunflower seed butter, often labeled as sun butter, is a fantastic and equally beneficial choice, delivering healthy fats and protein to support your nighttime health goals. However, it is vital to exercise caution, as peanut butter before bed is not universally suitable for everyone, and certain individuals should be particularly careful. Firstly, if you have a known peanut allergy, it is imperative that you avoid peanut butter entirely and instead opt for a safe alternative like almond or sunflower seed butter. Secondly, if you frequently deal with acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, consuming high-fat foods relatively close to bedtime can potentially worsen your symptoms. In such cases, it is advisable to start with an exceptionally small amount of peanut butter, or, ideally, consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian before incorporating it into your routine. Thirdly, for individuals who are managing type 2 diabetes with medication, a bedtime snack, even a healthy one, can have specific effects on your blood sugar levels and may influence the timing and dosage of your medications. In this scenario, it is absolutely essential that your healthcare provider weighs in and provides personalized guidance. Finally, if you are strictly adhering to a calorie-restricted diet or a significant calorie deficit for weight loss, even 100 to 200 healthy calories at night, while beneficial for others, might slow your progress towards your specific weight goals. Therefore, in this instance, it is crucial to meticulously track your total daily caloric intake to ensure alignment with your objectives. For the vast majority of healthy adults over 60, this habit is generally safe and highly beneficial, but it is always important to remember that your doctor possesses a comprehensive understanding of your specific medical situation in ways that this video or any general health information never can. So, how much should you eat, and when is the optimal time? The ideal amount to consume is 1 to 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter, taken approximately 30 to 60 minutes before you intend to go to bed. This quantity provides roughly 90 to 190 calories, which is sufficient to effectively stabilize your blood sugar levels, deliver a meaningful dose of that crucial magnesium, and robustly support better sleep, all without leaving you feeling uncomfortably heavy or full. If you choose to pair your peanut butter with a banana, an apple, or whole grain toast, then sticking to 1 tablespoon of peanut butter is the appropriate amount to maintain balance. If you are consuming it on its own, 2 tablespoons is the right measure. It is important not to eat it immediately as you climb into bed. Give your body at least 30 minutes to begin the digestive process, allowing the nutrients to start their beneficial work before you fully recline. Consistency, rather than striving for unattainable perfection, is the most critical factor here. Incorporating this habit 4 to 5 nights per week, consistently over several weeks, is where you will genuinely begin to observe and experience the profound, real changes. These changes include better overall sleep quality, a noticeable reduction in those frustrating middle-of-the-night awakenings, significantly less morning stiffness and discomfort, and a steadier, more sustained level of energy from the very moment you open your eyes each day. Before we conclude this comprehensive discussion, it is imperative to address you directly with an important medical disclaimer. Everything shared within this text is rigorously researched and presented with the sole intention to educate and empower you on your health journey. However, it is unequivocally not and should never be considered a substitute for personalized medical advice or guidance from your trusted personal physician. Your health is of paramount importance, and it is precisely why we wish to be exceptionally clear on this point. If you live with chronic health conditions, are currently taking any prescription medications, or are actively managing complex health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, or kidney issues, it is absolutely crucial that you engage in a thorough conversation with your doctor before introducing any new nighttime habit into your routine, and this includes the practice of eating peanut butter before bed. Every individual's physiology is unique, and your doctor possesses an intricate understanding of your specific medical history, current health status, and potential interactions with medications in ways that any generalized health information, or indeed any video or text, never can. Therefore, we strongly encourage you to bring the valuable information and insights you have gained here to your very next medical appointment and initiate that essential conversation with your healthcare provider. Taking proactive charge of your nutrition and making informed lifestyle choices is one of the most powerful and empowering things you can do for yourself at any age. And doing so in genuine partnership with your doctor is invariably the wisest and safest path forward. Let us now bring all these compelling points together in a concise summary. Consuming natural peanut butter before bed offers a remarkable array of benefits, working synergistically to enhance your health, particularly as you age. It powerfully stabilizes your blood sugar levels overnight, which in turn keeps your body's stress hormones calm and balanced, allowing your system to remain in deep restorative sleep cycles. It actively supports your body's natural melatonin production through its content of tryptophan, and its healthy fats ensure that this crucial tryptophan efficiently reaches your brain to facilitate sleep. The protein content effectively suppresses the hunger hormone ghrelin, thereby preventing your stomach from uncomfortably waking you up in the night. It delivers vital amino acids that are essential for intensive overnight muscle repair, directly addressing the anabolic resistance that can make muscle recovery more challenging after the age of 60. The stability of overnight blood sugar translates directly into lower morning cortisol levels and a profound sense of genuine mental clarity when you wake up. Its rich magnesium content calms your nervous system, supports the function of GABA, significantly reduces the occurrence of frustrating leg cramps, and may even support a healthier and more regular heart rhythm. Furthermore, its beneficial monounsaturated fats actively reduce overnight inflammation throughout your body and contribute to healthier cholesterol profiles and more optimal nighttime blood pressure patterns. The simple recommendation is 1 to 2 tablespoons of natural peanut butter, consumed 30 to 60 minutes before bed, consistently 4 to 5 nights a week. This is a remarkably simple, affordable, and profoundly effective habit, unequivocally backed by robust scientific research. Your body is an extraordinary marvel, diligently performing incredible work for you every single night, meticulously repairing your muscles, detoxifying your brain, rebalancing your hormones, and preparing you, both physically and mentally, for the challenges and opportunities of another day. The very least we can do is provide it with the right, high-quality tools to execute these vital functions optimally. We sincerely hope that this detailed discussion has provided you with something tangible and actionable, not merely a fleeting tip, but a profound understanding of the underlying why. Because when you genuinely comprehend why something works and the intricate mechanisms behind its benefits, you are exponentially more likely to integrate it into your life and stick with it consistently. And it is precisely this sustained adherence where the most transformative and lasting results truly reside. If you found this information genuinely helpful and insightful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. This simple gesture significantly helps us in our mission to reach more seniors who, like many, may be lying awake at night, silently wondering why their cherished sleep is no longer what it used to be. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Senior Vital Health and ensure you turn on notifications. We are committed to being here every week, providing new videos and articles dedicated to honest nutrition advice and healthy living strategies, specifically tailored for people over 60. Take exceptionally good care of yourself. You have undoubtedly earned it, and we eagerly look forward to seeing you in our next informative session.